Hi. So here we are, still in lockdown, hence the casual attire and the hair. So apologies for that. So today I just wanted to talk a bit about how we work with suppliers, and this will be interesting for clients as well as for potential suppliers, because I think it's really important that clients understand what we do when we're talking with suppliers. Sometimes it doesn't go right, and it's important for clients to know that we've done everything we can in order for it to go right. So I suppose first and foremost, we're absolutely supplier agnostic. We're not like Compare the Market or any of these where they take commission and you don't know what that commission is and there's no transparency and it's very grey and all that. We compare prices from as many suppliers as you want. In fact, one of our biggest successes relatively recently was with energy companies, where, as you know, typically energy companies, there's commissions built into the pricing. But there are some companies now that won't do commissions at all. And we're finding that these are really competitive because it is so transparent. And that's something which we offer, which you won't get from a broker. They're just not going to ever offer you those sorts of deals because they don't earn anything. And even if they did with these companies, they will pay a commission, but they write to the client and they tell the client what that commission is. So it's very, very clear, which is great. So number one, we're absolutely supplier agnostic. We enjoy working with existing suppliers. Where we can, we'll do that. It absolutely kills any operational risk to our client's business. And ultimately, we are taken in by our clients as a trusted advisor. Excuse me. And therefore, we want to do what we can to minimize their risk operationally. We want their operations to continue as sweetly as possible. We absolutely expect honesty. I mean, it's just non-negotiable. Transparency, non-negotiable. We get approached by quite a few suppliers. We take out references. We'll look at their profiles on LinkedIn, see who their customers are. Often we know someone at one of the customers, so we'll speak to them and find out what they're like. But if there's any risk that a potential new supplier is going to mess up a client relationship, if they won the business, we just run a mile. Our role is to provide our clients with information on which they can base a decision. And that decision, no one is going to make a decision which is going to impact their business operationally. So therefore, it just doesn't happen. We just don't even go there. We look for suppliers who are stable, got a good track record, got a decent balance sheet, probably dealing with clients in a similar area to those that we deal with or that we're tendering at any particular time. But we absolutely have no preferred suppliers. We do have suppliers who we've worked with over time in a category who have always delivered and given good service to the customer, worked respectfully with us as well in terms of our relationship, because it is unusual. I mean, it's a bit like Charles and Diana. We're a bit like the third person in that relationship. We're the Camilla, if you like. It's not always straightforward, but as long as people are respectful of that, then it works really well. We do get suppliers who won't work with us. And I can tell you, in the 20 years I've been doing this, 100% of the time, it's because there's something to hide in their contract or in the deal. It sucks. There's something in there that they don't want us finding out about. And they bellyache to our client and they tell our client that we're the worst thing under the sun. We're terrible. We're dishonest. They're never going to give us the business, this and that and the other. And then if we're allowed to continue, which 9 times out of 10 we are, probably more than 9 times out of 10, but we are, we uncover what this problem is and we show it to the client. It just transparent. It's not a blame game or anything like that. It's just, look, there's this clause in there. With these suppliers, you don't have that. And then, lo and behold, this supplier comes back and they can do a deal like that as well. But because they could get away with it before, it wasn't checked, then that they do. And it's shocking. The most common areas for this are copiers, laundry, credit cards, print and maintenance. Print is a shocker. Print, they'll tell you the specification, and then when the product arrives, if you actually checked it, it wasn't to that specification. Anyway, those are the five sort of the dirty five, if you like: copiers, laundry, credit cards, print, and maintenance. So that's a sort of overview of what we do. The way that it works is that suppliers contact us. We're constantly getting contacted, and we treat dealing with suppliers exactly the same way as we do dealing with clients. We qualify them. We want to know about them. We don't know that there's not some new company or change in name or something on the block who can offer our clients a great service. So we talk to everyone who contacts us. We qualify them. We qualify them out, and if they're okay, we invite them to tender. When we have an opportunity on a product area, we'll invite them to tender. We will share the responses, the results of our exercise. We typically on a tender will go out to 4 or 5 suppliers. So we'll share the responses with all of those people who tender. That's part of our transparency. And we do it on a no names basis. So they can't see who quoted, but they can see the prices. And that gives them confidence. It gives the people we work with confidence that actually it's a fair process, and that it's not some kind of carve up, because we operate in a very unprofessional marketplace, and there are people out there who give our business a bad name. So we share back the tender information on a no names basis. And we'll keep inviting them to tender until they say, well, we're not interested anymore. What we hope comes from it, though, by feeding back the pricing and everything, they can see that it's a genuine process. And from that, they know that there's business at the end of it. It's not just a fishing exercise for some database. This is actual, real, live business. And therefore, we're in a position where we build credibility with the supply partners, as long as they're straight and honest. If they're dishonest, we flush them out through the process. Now, it doesn't mean we can't deal with them, because some clients want to deal with them. They know what the risks are and they want to deal with them because operationally it works for them. But that's fine. I think the important thing is, as long as a client understands what the price of dealing with that company is, then that's their choice. So that's what we do. That's how we deal with suppliers. If you've got any questions at all, feel free to email me, simonyu@procurementgroup.co.uk, or call me on 07768 421 901. Thanks very much. Hope you have a great day. Cheers. Bye.